never dull. Every year it seems like we see something we haven't seen before.
So we'll see John Morant, and he'll be starting us out. Is that an advantage, Clark?
You know what? I think it cuts both ways, Kevin. I mean, you've got the pressure to go with something big to pump this crowd up and get them into it, but you also have the advantage to feed off of the fans based on what they're looking for.
Yeah, I think you really, it's all about who you are. In your personality, some guys will thrive, as Clark said, in either situation.
Oh, that was tough. He had to think the ball out. Watch. Look at that.
Yeah, he jumped over his head, took it from, and then went through his legs again.
Left hand grab, and then a right hand throw down.
Right, exactly. Left hand through the legs to the right while jumping over his butt.
That was wonderful. That was absolutely wonderful. And here we go with Shep Owen. Second up, looking to make some noise with his first dunk of the night.
I like that.
Yeah, I like one hand.
I love the one hand. There's something about the one hand jab that gives it a little different flair.
You're right, Clark.
Yeah.
One-handed windmill.
And that was beautifully done. Little 360 off the alley-oop. That one-handed 360 here, but the way he caught it and the motion was so nice.
You said right. That's it. You tied a great bow on that. It's smooth. Ready to go. Now our third contestant looking to move into first.
there. So when you got to generate your own bounce without that ball as a target, I think those are even more difficult, Kevin.
That's a great point. You're right. You're right. And so here we go with Jabari Smith. Adding cleanup, he's looking to close out the first round of dunks with a bang. All right, Clark, anxious to see what he's got going here. All right, clean, easy.
Yeah.
I should say easy.
No, not easy. It's difficult. A little harder than you think because he went against his body there. Bounced it, elevated, caught it, and then threw it down while spinning away.
Moran's got a close race here with 3 players. Field still wide open after the first round.
I think we're going to have to push that creative envelope a bit. No established leader yet.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So we'll see John Morant and our first dunker back up again.
They just double clutched it here a little bit, Kevin. Took it down around knee level.
When you do the scrunch.
Yeah. He made himself kind of like an accordion here.
Yeah.
And then extended,
Yeah, compacted and then extended.
Accordion, man. You can do that.
Yep.
And here we go with Shep Owen. Back to our second dunk. Let's see what he's got the second time around.
Here he comes. Oh, man. That was nasty. He went and got that, and then he had the scissor kick, and then took it down between the legs.
That is tough.
That's a double clutch. That's real nice there.
That's hard.
That's not 2 scoops of ice cream, but it is 1. He went down for 1.
It's smooth, ready to go. The third dunker in the lineup. He's lining up for dunk number 2. All right, here we go.
And then throw down. Yeah, I like that. A lot of athleticism here.
I love that.
Cartwheel and then picks it up off the floor at the same time.
Oh, that is great.
Wow.
That is great.
That is fantastic.
Wonderful. Thank you. Now, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah, that's a windmill from the floor.
Now, I'm paying to watch that.
Yep.
That is good stuff. And so here we go with Jabari Smith. Back around to our fourth contestant, getting set for his second dunk. It's great to see him get in like that. It's a clean dunk. It's impressive enough. He's going to score well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he'll get good numbers.
Yes, he will.
Yeah.
Yes, he will.
Everything you want in that one. Elevation, degree of difficulty, and as you said, cleanly thrown down.
You said it earlier, Kevin. It's amazing the athleticism these guys are putting on display.
Very enjoyable. Moran's got a very tight race here with 3 players all trying to come out on top.
Somebody's going to need to pull.
So we'll see John Morant. Well, he's our leader so far, Clark. It's his deluge.
Yeah, and really a spectacular dunk here, I think, would probably seal it up for him, Kevin.
Yeah, this is what I call an opportunity to kind of seal the deal. Let's see if he can get it done.
Variation of the one where they go through the leg.
Yes.
Nice variation on that.
They call that the papoose. And here we go with Shep Owen. Third go around, second in the order.
Check this out. Check this out.
He really cranked that.
Double clutch, yeah. Took it down off the catch. And then got it below his knees. I like that. Good elevation, timing, and And then, boy, he threw it down with major thrust, too. I don't hear you saying anything, Kevin. What's your take?
Well, yeah, I had to watch about 2 or 3 times right there, and I guess again...
You're not impressed.
It's okay.
You guess you're not impressed.
Yeah, it's okay. He did nothing with the legs. I think when you're dipping and dueling, I think sometimes when all that's going on, you're doing this acrobatic thing in the air. But I would say, when he rotates that baby around a couple times, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, okay.
But, we've seen it. Been there, done that. It's smooth, ready to go. He's the second from last and looking for a big finish.
Now he's getting ready to launch, and
I'm anxious to see what he comes up with here.
Didn't squeeze it. Just missed time to catch.
Yeah, I mean the bounce a little too low, just couldn't get a hold of it.
Too bad he didn't get that one to go.
Yeah. And so here we go with Jabari's.
Oh, no, that's a blind finish there.
Yep, degree of difficulty way up there, way up there.
Thank you.
Yep, as he spun away after he retrieved it on the bounce. Self-alley-oop.
And let's look at the final results of the dunk contest. Incredible acrobatics and artistry from this year's champion, John Morant.
And the dunk contest is always special, but this year was even crazier than we're used to.
Yeah, and there really was a little something extra in the air this year, Clark. These players were in rare form.
Now, as someone who's hit legend for so many years in a row, what were your initial thoughts when you saw the legend requirements for this year?
The first thing I saw was the 100,000 points. It just, my eyes, like a cartoon, it like, wow, okay, that's a lot of points. I'm going to have to ball hog this year. And then I saw the rest of the requirements, 500 games at GOAT. I'm like, okay, that's doable.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all of sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got Trae Young. Durant is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's LeBron James. And it's Alvarez in at the 2.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
We played just over a minute here in the first. And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. He was looking over the lineups and he said, I've never seen such even matchups all my life. The talent on both sides is just insane. I asked him if he had a game plan for tonight, and he told me, I've thought about it, I have some ideas, but that's not what this is about. It's a showcase for the best of the best. Guys?
Thanks, David.
You know, Jimmy's really a great playmaker from the wing spot, and I think it...
Throw down the sledgehammer!
No, he didn't! No, he didn't do that!
That kind of D, pretty typical in this event. Second half may be a different story, but the first half, it's pretty soft.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Jokic on the follow.
Jokic doing a nice job there, boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
Here's Alvarez, guarded by Harden. And Davis puts it in.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Here's Butler, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Jokic passes to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Elite at moving the ball. Jokic is one of the best passers in the league, regardless of position. No doubt he's the best five-man passer for sure.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
And to Tacumbo. No good on that one. Good D by LeBron. Fast break. Here comes the West. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, you know, LeBron's mental strength is just so focused that nothing much phases him. He stays locked in.
Now, here's Jokic. Pass to Curry. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. And the layup's good off the glass.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Curry kicks to Harden. Curry passes to Jokic. In the corner, Harden. The 11-footer, and he gets the jumper to drop. Harden's got 8 points.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
And here are the East All-Stars now. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand. That's exactly why you watch the All-Star game, to see plays just like that.
And again, another shot cleaned there from Alvarez. 14 points for him.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Curry with the 3. A shot, no good. And the West will go the other way now.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
He is anchored in and making a living down low tonight.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 8-point game. Here's Harden. And James pulls it down. To the inside. Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Curry against Young. Here's Jokic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence. Exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Count it.
Boy, once Giannis gets the ball in the painted area, Antetokounmpo is really almost automatic.
KD with the bucket. Durant's got 6.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Bradley Beal subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Leonard after the miss from Alvarez. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here are the West All-Stars. The West leading by 9. To the middle. Here's Durant. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now, here's Jokic. Beal with the bucket.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
Yes, that goes in. 18 points for Smooth.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The East trail by 10. Pass to Jokic. Outside Curry. Here's Butler. Alvarez pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And Butler with his second chance points. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Alvarez following the basket by Stephen Curry.
I tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
Here's Jokic. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Beal gets a wide-open look. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Beal's got a couple of threes now in the first for the East All-Stars. Curry with the steal. And there's the pass to Jokic. Rejected by Alvarez. Going inside, and he makes good on the layup. That's now 22 points for Smooth.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the East. Lillard comes in for Curry, and West also making a switch. Williamson's checked in. Passes it to DeRozan. Leonard looking over the floor. Shoots over KD. Here's Jokic. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Jokic has got 5 points so far. And so Morant will bring it up for the West All-Stars. They lead by 7.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Now here's DeRozan. Pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Lillard. Jokic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Alvarez driving to the basket.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Jokic kicks to DeRozan. Beal the pass to Lillard. DeRozan in the corner. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Boy, I tell you, DeRozan puts so much pressure on the defense, he practically forces guys to foul him.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Alvarez passes to Williamson. Some nice passing here by the West. Alvarez's shot is good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Beal from long range. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. The West leading by 9. Morant passes to Alvarez. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And the East has possession. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Williamson throws it down.
What a leap by Williamson, fearlessly rising up and slamming it down.
Here's Beal. And another miss by the East. And the West All-Stars with possession. It's a 13-point game, and that one is good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
And that one is stuffed right through. And so it's the West All-Stars. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
They've got Nikola Jokic. DeRozan out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard position. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with.
Yeah, a little
little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Here's Harden after the made shot from Alvarez. Floats it up for Giannis. Durant with the steal. Davis with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And Tatum is really good at bouncing off the defense. Again, playing through contact and knocking down shots, despite getting bumped and thumped on his way to the hoop.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Jokic. Paul George comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Curry subbed in for Damian Lillard. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Adebayo's checked in. Here's Butler. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. Tatum on the wing. Over Harden. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East. Butler, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one would be worth some points in the dunk contest.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. And another miss by the East.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the East has possession. George with the ball. He's picked up by Morant.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass, and dunks it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Alvarez. Curry passes to Giannis. Harden against Morant. It's stolen by Curry. Inside, Butler. It's tipped. Here's Harden. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game. And you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Over in the corner, Lillard. And another three from the East. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Jokic passes to Beal. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists in the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Outside DeRozan. Back to Lillard. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. And here's the West with the ball. In the corner. Tatum with it. Pass to Alvarez. goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 44 points for Smooth.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Lillard misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
High arcing shot. Here's Alvarez. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Williamson. Misses the fallback J.
Tried for the fadeaway over the taller defender. I like the idea. Good move. Bad result.
And so it's the West All-Stars having no problems at all. On 29 points heading into the next quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Davis is out there with Durant. Then there's Smooth.
At the line
and it's
for two.
LeBron James. And it's Young in at the one. The West All-Stars have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And he makes both free throws. And so Harden will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Outside Curry. Butler passes to Antetokounmpo. Good ball movement here by the East. And Harden with the stop.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate team-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers, and that's an evolving part of his game.
James in the post. Antetokounmpo defending. And that one's good. Durant.
That's a hard shot by Durant, but he makes the hard look easy. Stays focused in traffic there, even under heavy pressure.
Outside Curry. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
To the inside. And here we go. The East with a fast break. He feeds it to Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Alvarez's shot is good. Alvarez has got 48.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
There's the pass to Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Davis.
Not sure if anybody has a better feel for the game than the man standing at the line. Jokic in elite company in that respect.
And Jokic drops them both. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Here's Alvarez. Durant trying to break free.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Now a timeout called by the East. We've seen Smooth really having a great game.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Butler on the wing. Over LeBron. They get it back.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Here's Alvarez. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside Butler. Now here's Harden. He's covered by Alvarez. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Curry's got 5 now.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Here's KD. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Kevin Durant.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
Curry's shot is good.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
West All-Stars shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. A nice shot by LeBron.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Davis, the pass to Alvarez. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You know, he's almost the perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
Durant. East grabs the miss. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Curry. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Floats it up for Giannis.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots and does a really good job setting up a shooter.
And he drives in.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to Curry. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the lean, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
George is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Here's Alvarez. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
That's good from Alvarez. And so Harden will bring it up for the East. Outside Curry. From deep, George. Here's Giannis. Up and in on the layup. Giannis has got 6 here in this quarter. Giannis has gone 6 of 10 shooting tonight from the field. Young pass to Alvarez. Davis against Antetokounmpo.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis. Seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Now Butler. Harden outside. Puts it up. It's hauled in by LeBron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
From 18 feet away, up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You can tell that Giannis takes pride in his activity level, the way he plays, his intensity level. And you see the result of that activity on second chance buckets like this.
A nice shot by KD.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Curry kicks to Harden. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
And both free throws good for James Harden. Here's Alvarez. Non-stop scoring machine here. George looking over the floor. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the paint. Davis, the pass to Alvarez.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
At the line for 2.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Levine's checked in. It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by the West. KD's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Butler. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Butler's got 6.
That time you see the hustle there by buckets. First corralling the miss, then sinking the dagger.
Down low. Here's Alvarez. And it's the East with the rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Passes it to Harden. Kicks to George. Harden outside. Left side, Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. And the jam by Harden.
You know, whenever James Harden steps onto the court, you're almost expecting him to go off. He's got a great reputation that's well earned in this league as an elite scorer.
Here's Alvarez. And good that time. 62 points for Smooth.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Outside, George. Butler kicks to Curry. Good ball movement here by the East. Levine against George. Back to Giannis. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Durant the pass to Alvarez. No good that time. Now the East will take it the other way. George dishes to Curry. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. In the corner, it's Levine to the paint. Alvarez can't get it to go.
Nice effort anyways. Taking his shot.
They've got Jimmy Butler. Jokic is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Harden, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Outside Curry. Pass to Butler. And there's the drive. Nice D from Levine. And the West All-Stars with possession. Here's Alvarez. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's Harden with the ball for the East All-Stars. Here's DeRozan. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
Boy, I really like the rhythm and pace that DeRozan plays with. I mean, on these catch and shoots, really showing you nice poise and pace.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Harden, no good. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And the East with some changes. Paul George, he's checked in for Butler. Garland comes in for James Harden. And it's ball in for Stephen Curry. And Garland has it in the corner. Drops in the tray.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Garland's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Pass to Adebayo. Over Jokic. That one rolling around and rims out. Ball finds Garland. Free throw line jump shot. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. George, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Ball kicks to Garland. From past the arc. It's rebounded by the West. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Williamson is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Outside Garland. George against Levine. Back to Garland. The shot's good on the assist by George. 10 points for Darius Garland.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Williamson, the pass to Green. Here's Alvarez. Feeds to Williamson. To the inside. Stolen by Ball. Jokic finds Ball. The 3 from George. Bangs home the try.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Alvarez. Jokic defended. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
One shot.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Trae Young. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's Alvarez. He takes it in, lays it up, and banks it in.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
2 minutes.
Williamson against Jokic. The pass to Garland. No good from outside. Bean passes to Alvarez. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And here is the East now. Ball kicks to George. Pass to DeRozan. Jokic trying to free himself up. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
the 6'7" native of Compton, DeMar DeRozan, getting it done. Great strength there.
A free throw dropped for DeRozan. When you look at NBA salary numbers, Clark, some rosters are only... on the max or the minimum, one or the other. What happened? What happened to the middle salary?
Yeah, it just kind of went away a little bit, Kevin. Well, when you have enough stars on your team, they take up the whole pie, and really they deserve it. But I think you got to have role players, too, who are willing to take a little less, the crumbs, so to speak. But when you're talking seven figures, crumbs is probably a misnomer.
Green, the pass to Levine. Some nice passing here by the West. Ball against Levine. Ball no good. Here's West now. There's the drive.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that
one. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Fouled on the... Shot and picks up 2 points, so one free. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.